Okay, we are live.
Oh my goodness, it's a pleasure to be here, Guru. We got a good match in store for us today. You want to quickly introduce the teams for me
Okay,
here?
we are
Who do we
live.
got? Who's
Uh,
fighting? Oh my
we've
goodness.
got Syndicate on Agatha and we've got Legacy on Mason. Just gonna quickly put the teams in the UI.
Alright, so of course
And,
Kendo. I don't know who wouldn't be familiar with it, but since we may have a couple new eyes around, what's going to be going on is each team is going to send their roster forwards. Alright, hang on, I have to resolve something. You step up for a minute.
looks like we've got a man at arms with a Hatchet Buckler going against it's Shade versus REvamp. REvamp Sword of War. The meta. Seeing some interesting strategies coming out from Shade. Ooh, the instant hatchet overheads. He's running backwards, he's running forwards. REvamp's got no HP. Oh, the feint spam. The mockery at this point. Oh, Shade's almost out of stamina actually. Oh, Shade's gone down. REvamp versus Wizardish. Wizardish takes down REvamp. This could be a slow duel. Man-at-arms duels are always slow.
Yeah, there's not many rules, so we're expecting to see a lot of men-at-arms because you can actually send in 6 men-at-arms if you felt entitled to do so. So you can always see some interesting tactics coming out. Syndicate though playing pretty strong here, countering the damn MA hordes with their own MAA.
Oh, the rude LMB feints coming out from Wizardish. Looks like they're both just gonna go for a regen. I mean, this looks just like any Yukon though. The double feint to parry. Oh, there we go. Wizardish brings him down. Wizardish is supposed to be one of the better NA duelists. Oh no, the BM from his teammate. Pretty rude. Wizardish is getting free regen. Obelisk too afraid to close in. Oh, big feints coming out from Wizardish. Got no stamina, he's fainted all his stamina away. Backing off, regenning. Obelisk still too afraid to punish, falls to the feint. Only 3 left from Legacy. Syndicate still got 4.
Well, a couple feints to start it off.
Yeah.
Oh, return right back at him.
Oh wow, Wizardish with the big punishes. Big punishes from Wizardish. Big feints.
And it's gonna mean 2 left, or 3 left. I just down 2 left, pardon.
Yeah, Syndicate got 4 left and Legacy only 2. Wizardish just not falling for any feints, parrying everything. He's running out of stamina though.
Got to run stam. He did a couple feints. Ooh.
Oh.
Wizardish 5 kills.
Oh no, there's still 2 left from Legacy because it's 66. Yeah, it was just looks like he's gonna be going for an ace here. Oh, big reads coming out from Wizardish.
This could be indicative of how the match is gonna go. Wizardish is gonna be able to get a quick ace all the way from the very start.
Mortal plays.
Playing wonderfully. Just calling the parries. Actually, the Mason Knight's out of stamina, but he's just gonna go ahead and heal. I think he realized. Okay, and that's gonna be Mordhau dying. That's the last Legacy member left for Wizardish to get the ace. He's just regenerating, and the Mason Knight is just letting it happen. And now he's pushing him a little, but still he's only walking, so he's getting some of the health back. Is the Mason Knight just, or is that it?
Oh no, I think that's it. Well, Syndicate win the Kendo then.
That's it. So is that like Wizardish just aced him? And welcome back, everyone. Sorry for the issues. We are going to see some bans coming out. Syndicate opened up with a quick Cove ban. And let's see what Legacy responds with. Battlegrounds are picks. Syndicate picks Dark Forest, and then Hillside gets picked by Legacy. A quick ban from Outpost comes out by Syndicate. And let's see what our final ban is. Giru, what do you think? I'm gonna guess it's Hideout.
Yeah, I guess I know.
Actually, it's a ban on Stonesill.
Oh wow.
Stonesill out of the pool, giving us a Hideout, a Hillside, or a Dark Forest. Now, Guru, it's time to roll the dice. We gotta see what map we're playing on today.
Put Hillside on 1, Dark Forest on 2, Hideout on 3, and 2. So,
Dark Forest?
yeah.
Here we are,
Game
we're in the
time.
match. Alright, so we both think Syndicate's got the match. We'll see who can do it, though. You need to switch the names on the top of the screen. No, you don't. Never mind. Here we are. On,
So we got 2
Syndicate's-
Vanguards, 3 Knights on Legacy and a Man at Arms. And then on Syndicate we got 2 Knights, an Archer, 2 Vanguards and a Man at Arms.
So, Legacy opting to forgo the Archer. They actually have 2 guys on the card, both a Vanguard and a Knight. Looks like there could be some confusion. The Vanguard's not going to run up. Firepot from Syndicate's going to be a whiff. He's going to grab another one right away. The one arrow shot will land on Fallen, the Legacy Knight, and the next engagement will begin. Actually, a lot of throwables land in Galaxy. It's going to be big for Legacy to get some extra push time in here. The short bow's in the back, just going ham, though, on a lot of the Mason Knights. He's missing quite a few. Man-at-Arms from Agatha flanking around now. Wizardish just take out REvamp, and a TK from Obelisk. But the fight going mostly the way of Legacy after... Oh, no. Ben gets caught on the cart and the tree and then gets shot in the head. A disaster for Syndicate, and uh-oh.
Well, I mean, Galaxy went down straight away to the throwables, and it's essentially a 4v6 because they've got an Archer and melee, but Syndicate did a really good job in that fight and still won, and still with 3 people alive.
And looks like all of Legacy, they're going to wait for a full push. They're coming up now. They got their own Firepot. Let's see where Ben decides to chuck it. Actually, the Agathian Firepot's in one of those classic invisible ones and hits on a Knight and a Vanguard. Legacy throwing their Firepot. They're going to land near the ammo box and actually get a Knight of Man-at-Arms of their own. But another Firepot comes back on the side of Syndicate and is a whiff. And the next fight now developing on the cart. A lot of the first blows go in the way of Legacy 3-1. But TK and Ben will take on Narwhal. And Wizardish takes out 3 more of them, taking the fight back into his team's favor. Ben does take down Wizardish. We're going to rotate over and give him a hand. Slumless, so takes him out. It's a 1v2 on the cart. Legacy with the 1 Knight. Can he do it, Guru? Can he?
Much pressure, much pressure. Oh, and he goes down to the fence.
Still, Legacy was very close to winning that fight, but some clutch plays by Wizardish kept them afloat. And yeah, we're going against Shade and Slumless, by the way. That Man-at-Arms and Knight yet to go down on the side of Syndicate.
Legacy actually have the numbers advantage here if they can start picking up kills. Oh no, Syndicate with the kills.
Oh no, what a wipe.
Yeah, Legacy just getting demolished.
The Man-at-Arms is running away, yelling for help, and he's not going to get it. He's going to go down. That sharp Archer having the time of his life, being an uncontested Archer. And look, he's already going to go to work. He starts scouting out. No class changes yet on the side of Legacy. I think any kind of Archer would give them a big hand here, but we'll see.
Yeah, Archer's really good in attack because you can just leave him to push the cart.
And it's a way, I mean, that short bow Archer, they're just letting them be abused on.
Yeah.
The Syndicate Man-at-Arms rotates over on the flank on the other side of the barn, but Syndicate just wrecks on the main engagement.
Big wipe.
Flank. Should go down very quickly. Polaris is going to sneak up, and I think he's going to get 2 of them. Nope, Galaxy will take it with a Sword of War, but another complete wipe by Syndicate. Shade still yet to die. The Archer with 3-0 and 9.
Insane amount of assists coming out from Shade.
That's just so much damage being done. That's winning the engagement before it even begins.
Yeah, Syndicate have got so much pressure that Shade can literally just sit back and just shoot as much as he wants.
More Firepots coming out. Syndicate happy to keep that control on him. As the fight begins, Legacy's going to take the first 2 Bloods, though, and a lot of Syndicate members are actually low. He could turn around. The Knight's stamped out. He's going to fall down the... We do have Slumless in the back, some Man-at-Arms. They do not call him out. Mortal, please, actually dies because of it. Ben will finish him off with the help of a Knight. The Archer is going to switch to melee. He's got 4 of them on him, though.
Looks like he's about to
show up. There he goes.
He meets his first death.
But with Ben dying, I guess it's okay. I mean, imagine if he had killed Ben, it would have been like, yeah, it's okay. 1v4, you kill 1 guy. It's decent. They're pushing the cart. Not very regen, though. Looks like they're going to start backing up. They're going to get the cart at least 26% of the way there underneath the bridge.
Novel champion needs to be careful now not to get caught out, or his team are going to be 5v6.
Couple of the axes just whizzed by his head. He's going to live. Oh, no. A lot of projectiles landing on the side of Legacy. This could spell disaster, especially because Ben will kill REvamp with a Firepot, and I think Syndicate has this in the bag. A lot of in the barn. It's a disaster. It's a wipe.
Syndicate just punishing that small victory straight away.
3-1 and 13 by Shade. Oh
Yeah.
man, just raining fire. I think he's working on his achievement right now with the short bow. That's
Mhm.
what he's doing.
Yeah. A lot of people say that Archer's nerfed in Merc's mod, but you can clearly see an Archer top scoring, doing an insane amount of damage, and they've got the Archer flinch as well.
Already a Vanguard does get poked by another one of his botkin arrows by the short bow. And the fight engaging closer to his legacy spawn. Shay gets another pick at the beginning, and oh my goodness.
Wizardish doing huge damage with that pole hammer, just wiping him single-handedly. Now he's on top of the scoreboard.
A lot of them die, but at least they pick off 2 of Syndicate, I guess. Maybe they can get a quick point. Look at how aggressive Shade is being. He is shooting them right next to the wall. He's going to run back now. He is very confident here. The fire pot will miss, but they do get a shot onto Narwhal Champions with a short bow. And I'll say the projectile game is going to hold again for Syndicate, something they've been doing excellently with. A couple more axes going to land on the side of Legacy, and Legacy won't get any returned. Amendum's fighting the barn as the main engagement against Paul's going to quit to an archer shot, but Legacy's starting to turn around a little bit. They're going to get 3 frags.
But
They do have
going
Slumbers
down.
in the back though. He gets 1. He gets 2.
Slumber's doing
Shade gives him
enormous
the hand.
damage.
Oh!
Oh, Shade, big 1v1 coming out.
REvamp versus Shade. REvamp is very low. Oh no. Archer stand out.
Oh,
Okay, this is some.
Ramp's got
this is
the
some
kill.
push.
He's not gonna be able to push it there. There's already
Oh.
2 Syndicate coming after him. He has to go back to his team. He's
That's
somehow
just
surviving the
second death of
projectiles.
Shade.
Oh, the big read's coming out from REvamp, and then he goes down to
Goodbye.
projectiles. Yeah.
Can't read those.
He's just going for a sneak. Oh, we got Obelisk going for a sneak, but he's gonna get caught out.
This will mean the main fight if actually no, Legacy's gonna back away from the fight, which I think they had a man advantage over.
We've got
it's
a man
4v3,
advantage,
but they
but
back out.
yeah, Syndicate are gonna regroup though if they do take the engagement.
Full projectiles gonna go
This
up
is a
nice
bad
and Nemesis-
engagement.
Narwhal barely gets out of there in time, but his team wasn't just quite with him. Narwhal take out fast enough for them, but Wizardish will turn the favor before going down from a team kill from Polaris. A TK returned on the side of Legacy, and oh my goodness, Galaxy just spinning around the Grand Mace. And Mordhau tries to do the same, but Polaris will put him down. And look at Shay, he does this every time now. He just goes for his very quick shotgun shots, and he's gonna miss him back up.
Still top scoring.
Obelisk going 110-6. He's got a lot of assists, but he's struggling to get those kills. Normal champion, though, still maintaining a positive KD, despite the harsh conditions that Legacy finds themselves in. More archers shots.
Oh, the
landing
team
on
kill from
Syndicate
Galaxy.
again. Shay gets another kill in the back. Oh man, this archer's gonna be such effectiveness. Wizards will take down Far Sniffer, but who cares at this point? He's doing just the time of his life. And that's gonna be our last Legacy member. It's gonna be Mordhau, and you'll take down Slumpness. He's still kicking, and Wizards will get another TK on Shade, which is gonna be Shade's 3rd death now. Still sitting on 18 assists and 8 kills. Wizardish 15-5. Legacy really needs to change something up here. They only got 2 minutes left.
Yeah.
What do they got to do?
I mean, I just don't think they're taking the engagements very well. They're always like funneling in when they should go as like a big wide formation. Helps like with the fire pots being, oh wow, Shade's picking someone off straight away. Insane.
This engagement's already a disaster before it begins. A couple of the Gathian Knights are stand out, but the Vanguard's backing them up. Polaris picks up 2. And Ben will get 1 frag, but now he's in a 1v5. Quickly goes down to the Grand Mace of Galaxy, and I think this is the last push. This is it.
Yeah. They have to make it or break it with this push. It's not looking too great for him.
And if they don't, there's going to be a tough. They're going to need to hold it below 26% to take the match. Already, Fire Pot and Projectiles landing on the side of Legacy. Or even another Axe connects. Shade going for a couple more quick shots. They're letting Shade, they're not quite rushing him. A TK by Normal Champion could spell the end for them. And that is going to be the fight. I guess maybe the next push, if they can win it immediately, they can at least push it a little bit and get them some more percentage-wise. But they're going to be in for a very tough second round.
I think it's technically impossible for him to win the objective at this point. Looks like it's going to be a DNF.
Let's see how they do. Look how far Syndicate's pushed up. Already, Fallen falls down from Shade. Shade gets a second on REvamp. And this could be another wipe.
Big
Oh,
double
God.
reverse from Galaxy.
They push up right next to their spawn and wipe them. This is...
Yeah, this is BM at this point.
Oh God, he's shooting them in their spawn. This is it.
Wow.
And a couple more projectiles will land out. Let's see if... Actually, they send Ben. He's running for it. Ben runs out and kills Shade. Everyone else may have died, but at least I got Shade. And that's going to be it. 26% is going to be the score. Interesting scoreboard we're looking at here. Wizardish 18 and 6, Polaris with 13 assists, but Shade with 22 and 12 points. Wonderful job.
Can safely say the Arts have carried that scrim an insane
Legacy
amount of
did not
assists.
have an answer.
I mean, they say that Kendo doesn't mean much, but really, if you get aced in the Kendo, it's like a really big hit to the team's morale.
Well, that's the thing I think people don't take into account so well. I mean, morale means a lot for these players. I mean, some teams can be really good at always staying positive and being focused, but a lot of teams, they're going to start tilting quickly if some stuff doesn't go in their favor. It's trained talent, and let's see how Syndicate decides to do this push, and I guess he decides to respond.
Looks like they're just going to push straight ahead. Double fire pot coming out from Slumpness.
You got this both times now. A couple projectiles landing on both sides. Actually, a lot of Syndicate's going to come in from the back and start flanking them. All champions can go in with his Y-hander, but Wizardish will turn the favor on Obelisk, and Syndicate taking this engagement now. Only one dead, and they got only one Vanguard remaining in the Man-at-Arms. And that's
just
going to
a
be it.
clean wipe. Clean.
Not clean. Fart Sniffer died.
Oh yeah, Fart Sniffer went down straight away.
Definition of unclean wipe, but still, that's...
They're all going to be regrouped for the next battle, though.
It's not ideal. A couple assists come out, I guess, from Legacy, and already the cart 18% of the way. They only have to hold it for a couple more seconds, and it's going to be GG for our first match of the tournament.
Little skirmish going on the left. It's a 2v4, it looks like. Syndicate still doing massive damage.
Wizardish is going to run away, finding himself by himself. They're going to push on the cart, and the cart is at 26% right now. That's GG. That's it.
Yeah.
We'll see how this fight goes out. A TK will happen. We'll see if the teams decide to want to play it out or if they're going to just back out now. But,
yeah, it looks like they're going to keep on playing. Syndicate just getting a clean cart push, and nothing Legacy can do at this point.
And we'll see a playthrough, but so you may want to update the objective. It's to say Syndicate will be back a victory. So not as confuse any new victors, so we don't have to remind them. As now we just get to more of a casual stream. We can try to talk about what happened as we just see some more games develop. That's going to be the first objective down. Give him 17 minutes, 40 seconds. Norwal's gotten 3 kills so far. I guess that's okay. But Polaris sitting 6-0 and 5. Galaxy 5-0. Oh man. Legacy just find themselves way out of their skill level here, I think. One of the bigger stomps we've seen of one of the most recent tournaments. But Legacy did have a couple good chances. They got a couple good fights here and there. Ben just pulls out his fire taunt until he dies, and Wizardish flanks into the back to DK as well as taking down one of the Gaffins.
I mean, Syndicate made it clear in the Kando that they've got stronger individual players, but it also seems like they've got much better teamwork as well. Like, they're always together in the fights, and the fights that they do take when they're not all together, they seem to do like substantial damage or.
Which is exciting. It's a definitive trait of one of the top teams in Chivalry. Syndicate was put back together for this tournament. Maybe we could see them going pretty far. They start off with a really strong showing against the team, so perhaps we'll see them up there in one of our final matches.
Yeah, that'd be interesting to see.
We do see the winners bracket play through in its entirety, so who knows? Maybe Syndicate could be our first grand finals. Wizards still, they're doing a great job. Polaris is 10-0 and 6 right now. Galaxy 9-0 and 2. This is disaster group.
Yeah, it's just brutal. I don't think the cart's been stopped once the entire game.
Polaris 11-0-6. Oof.
Yeah, that's an insane amount of damage being caused by that Vanguard. And it really looks like Legacy have just given up at this point, they're just trickling in. Syndicate is working still as like a full unit. There's no losers bracket in this tournament, is there, Unborn?
There is a loser's bracket. This is double elimination. So Legacy isn't out of it yet. They're going to give another shot. In theory, they could go through the loser's bracket and meet Syndicate again in the grand finals even.
Yeah.
Or later on in the loser's bracket. But they had a very tough first round. Obviously, it's going to hit your... As we were just talking about a minute ago. It's going to hit you in the morale zone, you know. But maybe they're going to feel more confident the next matchup against whoever they finish, which we will find out after this first round ends. With the other 3 matches going on at the moment.
Maybe they just needed a warm-up.
Perhaps this was the one. Maybe they thought this was the one. They forgot the practice. And Polaris did die eventually. So it's 15-1-6. I guess that's a good thing. Galaxy 9-1-3. Shade just getting so much damage. 2-2-10. Polaris is gonna find himself in a 1v1 on B, and actually he goes down. So a second death for the king of Syndicate for the second round.
Well, this might be the first wipe for Legacy.
It took them a while to get it, but you know, at least they're showing that they can.
Yeah, it happened in the end. And it's not like Syndicate trickled in then, that was a full engagement. Lumpness looks like he's up to something sneaky.
We're seeing some in the chat, perhaps some drug abuse going on by the teams. Accusations that Legacy is been smoking too much. Perhaps a deficit to the team, man. This could be the objective here now. As Farson never takes Snarl Champion down on B, he's gonna have a reinforcement extra night. Actually, an axe almost hits Farson for the house. I think would have killed him, but hits him just below. And 23 minutes left on the final objective.
Oh, that is a big stump.
And they're quickly gonna clean up the spawn. Fallen almost gets a couple swings in on Syndicate, but don't quite. And Syndicate pushing up now. Shade, by the way, using a longbow now. Why do you think the swap from shortbow to longbow?
Probably just to counter Archer Ben. I know if you go longbow broadheads, I'm pretty sure you can one-shot archers to the chest.
I guess I'm a fool, I didn't notice that. Did Ben switch recently, or was that a while ago?
I think he switched around on sluice gates at the start.
Okay. Well, that makes sense. Ben also tapping the scoreboard. He struggled the first round, but he's doing better now.
Seeing like a big 5-man push from Syndicate going around the back, sending 3 to C. Oh no, 4 to C, and the Archer's going to go on B. Oh yeah, Legacy don't look prepared for this at all.
Okay. Yeah, C's already being taken by Polaris as a Vanguard. Slumnus takes out Ben. One man-at-arms making his way over, REvamp. He's struggling with the man-at-arms duel as Polaris still continues to take C. 2 1v1s actually developing. The man-at-arms actually goes over and gets Polaris. REvamp, nice target rotation. He goes for the first overhand for the man-at-arms. He actually can be stopped. At least he saved some time. REvamp does a nice play over on C. I don't know if you caught that.
Yeah, they got an insane amount of damage on C, and B's pretty much been taken by the Archer.
A they're making progress on. And that is going to be B died. Shade makes his way in. Obelisk drops down. I get some hits on Syndicate. Remember, it's actually a 2v4 in favor of Legacy. An extra Vanguard than with Polaris making his way over, but he's going to find his team all dead. And he's going to run around because he's going to make his way towards C. He actually has a buddy there. Shade is already on C and getting hits in. A normal champion completely cut out in the back. The communication was just not there, quite there in time, and Polaris got a free hit in the back. A Javelin Archer comes out by Ben, and he's just stabbing away.
The good old flying javelin strike. Ooh, Polaris made some big plays there. Oh,
Well, TK, but that's okay. Now that looks like Legacy choosing not to heal, even though they look a little bloody to me. Don't forget, you don't move in Mark's mind, you regenerate real fast, Giru. It's very important.
yeah.
Unless you're trying to suicide. Let's see, where is our friends of Syndicate making their way in?
What's that? They're just gonna regroup in front of A. They've not bothered to destroy the palisade, but I don't really think there's much point at this point.
Much point at this point. And they're making their way here now. They find it undefended. It's like Shay's just gonna take it as the rest make their way over to C. I think Lex is making the right call here, just to forfeit A and do their best to at least get one more fight on C. We think they have a better chance. Fallen will be caught out a little bit farther ahead on the bridge. Ben will get a nice headshot on Slumness though, keeping us a 5v5 actually as Shade takes A. But they're already on the wall now. They're right next to it. And a couple of the Lakes members actually fought them in the woods and are now making their way over. They could get here in time. The wall isn't quite down yet. As long as they can keep it up, they can maybe have a chance, because that way they don't have to deal with the Archer shooting it. Norwell Champion trying to stop Polaris from hitting the wall, but he does hit it, and it is open now, and actually they're inside.
That looks like his game.
They take it at 1935. What a nice display by Syndicate. We saw a couple noble attempts by Legacy to slow him down, but a good win with Syndicate nonetheless. They did not have an answer to the Archer of Shade, and there's a couple members of Syndicate giving too much trouble to Legacy, and it was their downfall.